Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brian if you are new here, and today we have a really excellent video for you guys. So you guys really didn't enjoy my last video on iPhone customization, so I decided to wind you guys up a little bit further and get a Galaxy Z Flip 4. So that is what today's video is going to be about. It's actually what the next few videos are going to be about. I'm going to be showing you guys not only how to customize the Galaxy Z Flip 4, but also show you guys some awesome, really cool Android tips and Samsung Galaxy phone tips that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. I recently purchased this about a week ago and I've been using it for a week, and let me just say now that I absolutely love it so far. It's been very fun and it's just a really cool device to play around with. Don't worry, I still have an iPhone. I'm still going to be using my iPhone, but I thought that would be really cool to customize and check out the Galaxy Z Flip series. So if you're interested in that type of content, be sure to hit that button down below and subscribe, and you won't want to miss these next few videos because they're going to be eye-freaking-conic. This first video is going to be all about the Galaxy Z Flip 4, so let's get into it now. So the first tip we're going to be talking about today is going to be how to take pictures with the front two cameras using the cover display right here. So as you can see, the cover display here is on and active. I'm going to be showing you guys how to take pictures with these two better cameras up front. All you got to do is press the power button 2 times to activate the camera and you can get right into it. So as you can see right here, it is showing you the camera feed coming from these front two cameras. So you obviously can just hold the phone out like this and take a picture. And how to take a picture is you double tap the screen and it does the countdown and it takes the picture for you. Another way to do this is actually really a lot better is holding your hand up, it counts down and it takes a picture for you. You can even do this. You can also swipe between the different modes. Right here you can record video, you can go to photos, or you can use the wide angle camera as well. Or you can even do portrait mode pictures, which is really cool. So you can swipe through all these different modes right here and access different modes of the camera, which is quite awesome. All right, so the next tip I'm going to show you guys is how to use a thing called flex mode. Flex mode is whenever you have the phone in this flex position right here. It's pretty useful and there's many different use cases you can use for this flex mode. So actually I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you guys how to use flex mode. So first I kind of want to highlight my Galaxy Z Flip 4 here. Here is the case I have. It is a Samsung exclusive case, I believe. It is one of their, I believe it's called a flip suitcase or something like that, but it's an exclusive case. I have 2 custom stickers on my phone as well. And here's how it looks from, of course, the inside. But anyways, let's get into it with the first Galaxy Z Flip exclusive tip. Let's talk about flex mode really quickly. So like I said, flex mode is when you have your phone positioned like this on your desk and you can interact with it using the bottom screen. It's quite cool and interesting, and I think it's definitely a cool way to customize and use your phone. So flex mode is supported by a few key applications. The first one being the camera. So when I open my phone like this, it shows the camera like this. And you can see me right here, hello. But what's cool is when we're in flex mode and the camera mode, we can do things like take a picture. So we can take a bunch of pictures right here. We can go in and we can also take a video as well, hands-free, which is quite cool and interesting. Another cool thing is that it shows this little flex icon right here. So it kind of allows you to do another cool thing, which is called, I call it laptop mode. It gives you a little cool trackpad. So as you can see right here, I have a little cursor on the screen and I can do things like take a picture with the cursor. I can do things like flip the camera around with, of course, the cursor, which is quite cool. I just find it really cool that you can do that type of stuff. But say I want to use the back camera quality because the back camera quality is better. I flip the back around, I flip it up like this, and there's another icon down here that allows me to use the cover screen. So the cover screen preview is on, and if I turn the phone around like this and I flip it up like this, would you look at that, I'm able to use the better camera quality of the back camera while also being able to see what exactly I am doing. So that is one of the first use cases for flex mode. Another cool use for flex mode is using the YouTube application. Let's watch one of my videos right here, and as you can see, I have controls that are down here on the screen. So what I can do is I can pause the video, play the video, I can skip forward 10 seconds or skip back 10 seconds, or I can skip to the next video entirely. It is cool that you can do that as well. So let's talk a little bit more about laptop mode now. Like I said, it allows me to have these really cool custom controls on it and use the phone kind of as a split screen type of view. But what's also cool is it works in a lot of flex mode applications, and it shows you the cool trackpad right here, which shows me a cute little cursor icon, and I can either like or dislike a video. I'll like it, actually no, screw that, I'm gonna dislike the video as well. Or I can even hit the unsubscribe button and unsubscribe from my channel, but we're not going to do that right now. But that's another cool way to use, of course, laptop mode. But another cool use for flex mode is using two applications at the same time. So we're going to go into my app switcher here, and I'm going to tap right here, and we're going to open up and split screen. So we're going to open up this YouTube video, but we're also going to open up the Galaxy Store. In flex mode, I have two different applications I can use at the same time. I can watch a YouTube video while I'm scrolling for new applications as well. So that's another really cool use case of course, the Galaxy Z Flip, as well as just using flex mode, which is quite cool. I like it a lot. Okay, and the last exclusive Samsung Galaxy Z Flip tip I'm going to show you guys is how to use a thing called Cover Screen OS. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys how to use this feature. And I'm going to save the best feature for last, and that is Cover Screen OS. So obviously right here we have the cover screen on the Galaxy Z Flip, so we're going to double tap and we're going to swipe through the different modes that we can do on here, which I think these modes are pretty cool and interesting. But it is a little bit limited. Like I said, you can only access your notifications and you can only access these specific widgets. What if you want to use this cover screen a little bit more? So I'm going to show you guys the application and show you guys how to set this application up. We're going to go into the Google Play Store and we are going to search something called Cover Screen OS. So we're going to pop up right here and it's going to show you the application right here. So we are going to hit install. We have it installed right here and we're going to hit open. And we're going to hit appear on top permission. We're going to go back and we're going to enable accessibility service. So we're going to go right here. Okay. So we're going to go here to Cover Screen OS right here and we are going to turn it on. The last thing we have to do is grant notification access as well. So we're going to go right here and bam, we're going to allow that as well. And that should be everything. So now we have everything allowed and now we should be all set up with Cover Screen OS. This is just kind of what it shows you. It'll show you all the cool different things you can do and what you can, the cool custom Cover Screen OS icons that you can do as well. Now that it is installed and all ready to use, we can go and close the screen and we're going to access Cover Screen OS for the first time. So now we have Cover Screen OS showing up on here and wha-bam. We have a new view for notifications right here that shows us more detailed notifications, which is quite cool. Look at that. We have full access to all the applications on my phone right now, and we can access it all through the cover screen. So let's say I want to open up Reddit. I can tap that and I can unlock it with my fingerprint. And would you look at that? I'm accessing Reddit on my home screen right here. I can access Reddit on the cover screen. It's kind of stupid, but honestly, I find that really cool. We can exit out of there and we're going to open up another application. Let's watch TikToks from my cover screen. We go to TikTok and would you look at that? I have my full TikTok feed right here and I'm watching it on the cover screen, which I find that really freaking cool. So the last application I want to show you guys on Cover Screen OS is watching YouTube videos on the cover screen. I can watch YouTube videos right on the cover screen. Actually pretty legible and it actually works, which is so cool. That is Cover Screen OS for you guys. It's kind of useless, but it's also really freaking cool at the same time. So now that you learned some cool exclusive tips for the Galaxy Z Flip series, I'm going to move on to show you guys cool tips that are actually exclusive to Samsung devices with Samsung One UI. And these are features that you can do with any Samsung device. So let's get into it. First feature, Galaxy themes. So everyone knows what a Galaxy theme is. It's basically this really cool way to customize your phone with very minimal effort. So I'm going to show you guys how to do Galaxy themes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right into the settings. And then from settings, we are going to scroll down to the themes icon right here. So we're going to tap this and it's going to load the Galaxy Store up for us right away. It shows you a bunch of really cool themes that are both for free and paid versions as well. So there's a bunch of cool ones you can add and we can search for any theme that we want. I'm going to apply a different Galaxy theme for you guys. So what I'm going to do is oh my God. So we're going to go to my recommended page, which shows me a bunch of ones that are recommended for me. And look at all of them, they're all free because Samsung knows I don't want to pay for a Galaxy theme. So we're going to see if there's anything cute and we're just going to apply one right now. This one right here. This one. Oh my God. Can you please go away? Can you please go away? I just don't. I want to apply this one right here. I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to hit the download button and we're just going to download it. So it's going to download for me and then there's going to allow me to hit apply. So all I do is hit apply and then boom, it applies the Serenity theme right to my phone. And the coolest part about Galaxy themes is it applies everywhere throughout the interface. As you can see here, It's already applied. It applies to the app icons. It applies to the background. That's another cool thing about Galaxy Themes is that it applies everywhere within the operating system. So let's move on to the next Samsung One UI tip that I think you guys are gonna like a lot. All right, so the next tip I'm gonna show you guys is how to use something called edge lighting. So what edge lighting is, whenever a notification pops up on the screen, it's going to light up the edge of your screen, and it's gonna do like a really cool special effect. And it really adds a cool customization you can do with Galaxy phones. So we're gonna test out edge lighting right now. So what we're going to do, so we're gonna go into our settings and we're going to go to our notifications. So we're gonna go to the notification pop-up style, and we're gonna make sure that our notification pop-up style is set to brief, and we're gonna go to edge lighting style. And this is a cool way where you can show off how our notifications look. So you can do glitter, you can do heart, which shows a little heart special effect. You can do fireworks, which shows a little fireworks special effect in the corner. Eclipse, that shows this really cool icon. Bubble as well. Wave, and just basic, that just does that around like that. And there's other cool things. You can do colors, you can do advanced ones as well. It's pretty cool and pretty customizable. What I like to do is leave it at glitter because I like the cool rainbow effect around my notifications. And that's just another really cool thing you can do with Galaxy phones. And if you guys watch out for my next video, which is going to be on Good Lock, I'm going to show you guys how to customize edge lighting features even more with a thing called Edge Lighting Plus. So be sure to look out for that video. So while we are in the Galaxy Store, I want to highlight the Galaxy Store for you guys really quickly. It's an alternative store to Google Play on Galaxy phones, and it's got a bunch of different applications and stuff you can do. But what's really cool is for Samsung phones is that it's got a lot of fonts, and it's got of course the Galaxy themes you can do as well. And there is going to be themes, so you can scroll through all the Galaxy themes right here. But what you also can do is you can go to fonts, and you can download a cool font for your phone. I think the Galaxy Store is a really cool feature of One UI. So for the next tips for Galaxy phones, I'm going to switch around to my desk. We're going to be talking about how to change the quick menu, and we're going to show you guys some cool ways to customize your lock screen as well. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys some cool Samsung One UI tips and tricks on the Galaxy Z Flip 4. So we are going to show you guys how to customize the lock screen on your phone, and you can do some really cool ways to customize this even better. First, let's get into it. So we're in the settings application here, and we are going to go to lock screen, and we're going to hit edit lock screen. So what's really cool is that this is going to show you a cool editor to edit your lock screen. We can tap this icon right here, and we can change the way the icon looks. So you can change it to all these cool different fonts, all these cool different ways of viewing. So you can do it like this, but you can change the font, you can change it to this. So let's say I want to keep it like this, so I'm going to keep it like that, but we're going to change our little icon color. So we're going to change it to this cool red color, and we're going to hit done. But now we are going to also change how this works. Change the opacity here so we can make it kind of this color, or we can make it completely clear. We can show the little icons only, none, or show the actual detail notification. We're going to change that to right there. But we're also going to go into our wallpapers, and we're going to change the wallpaper a little bit. We have these really cool, a little bit cool. I want to change to this really cool purple color. So we're going to add that, and look at that. It changed it right there, which is quite cool. You can also change these applications out at the bottom, which is quite cool. So I want to change it to the flashlight. So I'm going to change that one to the flashlight. We're going to change it to, let's do it to YouTube. Let's change it to the YouTube app. On the bottom of my lock screen, I'm going to have the flashlight indicator, and I'm going to have the YouTube application, and we're going to hit done. And now we change the way the icons look. I can open up YouTube, and it's going to take me right into YouTube, which is cool. I can hit this icon right here, and I can turn on the flashlight. Cool ways to customize the lock screen on your Galaxy Z Flip, as well as just your Android devices in freaking general. So next thing I'm going to show you guys on how to customize your Galaxy One UI phone is I'm going to show you guys how to customize the quick menu. So obviously the quick menu is accessible right here. You have your notifications right here, and you have the quick menu to change settings on the phone. You can actually change the quick setting by tapping this little icon right here. And what we can do is we can change the way it works, but we also can change what icons we want right at the top of the screen. And I can put do not disturb right up there. There's really cool ways you can customize it, but you also can customize the full list of applications right here. So yes, you can order these any way you want. There's so many ways you can customize quick menu settings. So that's a really cool way to even customize your phone even further. All right guys, that is it for my Galaxy Z Flip 4 tips video. If you guys want to see more Android tips, be sure to hit that button down below and subscribe. And be sure to comment down below any cool Android tips that I have not mentioned you want me to explore, or if you want to learn more about kind of how to customize your phone as well. I'm still pretty new to this, so I'm definitely learning. So if you guys have some awesome tips, I'll be open to them in the comment section down below. I've been really enjoying the Galaxy Z Flip 4 so far, and we'll be doing more customization videos like I said. So again, I advise you please to subscribe subscribe to this channel. We'll be doing more videos like this. We're also still going to be doing iPhone customization videos as well. So be sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I shall see you guys later. Goodbye.